Hello otherworldlies, this is Queen Juliana, your dark mask diva. Okay, you guys ought to recognize this. Remember this place? I did another video going over here, so you guys have seen this before. I don't have bronchitis this time. I think you could tell because I'm not breathing really hard. You guys don't have to worry about me this time. Some guy's just staring at me like, what is she doing? That's okay. Go ahead and stare. I don't have anything better to do. All right, here it is coming up. Okay, now you know where we are? All right. Okay. So, I used to live in this other city, right? And this neighbor from across the hall. And we were like neighbors, but we were good friends and we used to hang out all the time. Well, it was cool, like, we had a lot of fun hanging out together. And I had some really good times with her. But the only problem is, she always knew where I was. And she was one of those people that was just like chronically helpless, right? So in her mind, all her friends were there to like do her favors. Okay, so she was always asking me for a favor. Like, can you watch my kid for me, or whatever kind of favors, right? Hey, can you walk with me to the store? Just whatever, stuff that was no big deal. But she would get upset, like if you would tell her no, and take it like super personal. Okay? And she would bug me too. And if I wasn't, if I tried to pull away from her a little bit and not answer her calls and stuff, she would contact her other friends like, Juliana's not getting back to me. She's not answering my calls. And then she'd get those other people to call me. Okay, so this was in another city quite a while ago. And I moved away or whatever. So this was not in Sacramento, where I live now. Okay, so anyway, let's move it forward several years. So I blocked her on all medias. Like, I moved because I didn't want her bothering me. Because she always it wasn't just for me, it was from everyone. Like, she thought everyone was supposed to do her favors all the time. And that was just her thing. Like, I didn't know if she was just lazy or she just felt like she couldn't do things. But she just always wanted people doing her favors. Like, can you carry this for me, or whatever. Right? So she's disabled, but not like more disabled than me. I'll just put it that way. And I don't ask people to do stuff for me. Right? I just try to do it myself. I didn't annoy people, so they want to avoid me, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, sorry, I'm all over the place. So I keep watching the light, so in case it changes, I could cross the street. So fast forward several years, I kind of unblock her from social media every once in a while just to find out where she's at. Well, I find out the other day she moved to Sacramento. Now, chances are she moved to my neighborhood just because I know she's lived in my neighborhood before. So she knows I like living here because I've lived here before. And I always told her I plan to move back someday. So I did whatever I planned to do, right? I'm here again. So now whenever I leave the house, you guys know what I'm doing, right? looking over my shoulder, and I'm like, because I know what she looks like now because I blocked her on social media just to see what she's up to. Right, looking around like she's not there, right? Just because it's not like I look that much different. I look pretty much the same. Like, she would recognize me if she saw me, okay? I haven't really changed that much. So, because when she knew me before, I was sober before too. So, I've gone through different phases of my life where I've had addiction, gotten clean, and had addiction before. But on the 29th of November, I celebrated 6 years sober from benzodiazepines. So, I'm really proud of myself for that. And that was the hardest drug I've ever had a problem with. So, I'm really happy. I don't think I'll ever have a problem again, to be honest, with anything. I feel like I've, fought all my demons. I feel good. Better than I've ever felt. So, that's not a problem. Here's the problem. I feel like I'm going to run into her, you guys. Like, seriously, I feel like I'm going to turn around and she's going to be like, "Hi, I haven't seen you in years." So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to be like, "Hey, look, I don't want to have to unblock my number, my media or whatever. So she's talking to me again. I don't want her bugging me all the time." I don't know if I'm going to have to sit her down and be like, "Look, I have a serious terminal illness now, so I can't be doing favors for anybody. My whole life revolves around wellness checks with doctors, sleeping, and just taking care of me. Me time. Can't be doing things for other people." So I don't know if I'm going to have to just be like, well, that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm going to have to just give it to her straight like that, because people like that generally don't change. They think everybody's there to do things for them. And I don't want her to try to tire me out and make me not want to be around her again. So far, I haven't seen her around. Maybe she lives in another neighborhood. Let's hope. Anyway, that's what's been going on. I'm just going to the doctor's for a routine check. And that's pretty much what's going on. But not gonna lie, I've had a lot of anxiety about running into her, because I think you guys know I have anxiety anyway. And yeah, so let's just pray for me that I don't run into her, if you do that sort of thing. And I'm gonna go on into the doctor. Gonna keep myself well. Gonna try not to let my anxiety get the best of me. Gonna enjoy this holiday season. Gonna stay well and do more content for you guys. I will definitely tell you if I run into her, because I think she will notice me, and I think she will approach me if she sees me. Okay? I'm gonna try not to be scared. Hi. So here I am at the doctor's. Gonna let you guys go, and I will keep you posted and keep making more content. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.